Lawnarchy. What's happening? It's your man PL. You just heard the sounds of DJ Jamel Rockwell on the ones and twos, the Prelude. Um, I guess the last Friday night of Black History Month, sent him down south.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it don't get no blacker than Dungeon Family, so you know.
It could be argued.
It can be argued, but I think there's a strong argument that encompassing, as far as a collective that encompassed the as much of the black experience as possible, I would say they were are up there.
We may have to talk about this later.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. It seems interesting.
Okay.
It feels like I may not necessarily truly agree with what I would be arguing, but it seems like something that could be a very good yay or nay, a good debate topic.
I mean, for me, that's what. Sorry, let me turn my ringer off. Yeah, I mean that's what makes them my favorite collective, man. You got plenty of street shit, you got plenty of conscious shit, you got some party shit in between, and all of it's done well. You know what I mean? It's done well enough to get the message that they're trying to get at the time across.
All right. I still think it's
Who you got?
Def Squad for me.
Ooh.
But and I'm talking the full Def Squad.
Yeah, the Def Squad universe.
EMD, Eric Solo, Das Effects, Redman, K Solo, Juvenile.
Okay, but
Hold on.
now if you talk about say the hip hop experience, I could definitely.
Hold on. See, we out now. We in too deep. I'm gonna stop us right there. Yep. I got it written down at a later date. Maybe later tonight.
You say you want to come prepared for that one though.
Oh no, I'm prepared. I'm prepared right now. But I don't want to give them too much tonight.
All right.
I'm talking shit, y'all. I ain't got shit up. Second week in a row, we had a guest have to postpone, which is all good. Everything's cool. Just had some personal shit to take care of, which I wholeheartedly understand. Because before we get too deep into this, I want to check in real quick, see how you doing. Mentally, spiritually, physically, emotionally, financially, however, whatever. So what's up, Rock? How's the week?
Fuck this cold, dog. Fuck this cold. Fuck this cold.
Time out. Can't be mad at the cold in February. It's February. It's supposed to be cold.
But damn, it's cold.
Be mad at those 3 or 4 days in a row where it was like 65.
Where it gave you hope. Yeah.
That's your fault.
No, I knew it was coming back. It came back. It's like, damn.
I mean,
it feels like when you get down, once you get down to single digits,
it's an abusive relationship, dog. I
mean, what I imagine it feels.
The more we accept it, the worse it's gonna come back.
What I imagine it feels like is in all the space movies when motherfucker get thrown out the airlock. I feel like at least for a millisecond, once you're out the airlock, you feel like you're in 8-degree weather.
I don't know. A few years ago, when it was like -50 wind chill for like 3 weeks, 4 weeks straight,
That was bad.
that I could definitely uh, liken that to the to the airlock. But man, it's Kansas City, man. In wintertime.
What's ironic is it feels more like that when there's a wind.
Oh no, I ain't gonna front like I'm super tough because when that wind blows, I'm thankful for that fake goose down coat. Well, I don't know what it is, but whatever the material is, it's in it. I'm thankful for it because your boy be like, whoa.
And hey, man, I don't give a fuck. Ain't no such thing as no 365 outside dog in Kansas City, man. Bring your dog inside. That hay ain't doing shit for them.
Well, I mean, if it's a husky,
Yeah, but them motherfuckers don't want to live out there.
shoot, they rather enjoy the cold. That's their shit. But anyway,
Your Doberman Pinscher should not be outside.
I wholeheartedly agree.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, yes, there are some Arctic weather dogs, so I acknowledge that. But your pit bull should not be outside. It should not be outside.
Why'd I imagine pit bull outside?
I'm a motherfucker like this.
Rapping.
God damn.
No, he was kicking it.
Shit.
I don't know any Pitbull songs, unfortunately.
Nah, he just fucked around and just sang Jizz's Cold World and shit.
I can't.
You got me locked down in this cold world.
All right, so.
But you know, but there has been a warm spot for me. Last night and tonight, my kids performed at the Longview Cultural Arts Center. Play about Nat Turner.
Were you about to say Nat King Cole?
I was not about to say Nat King Cole.
It'd have been cool if you did. I'd have been like, oh damn, they's doing Unforgettable.
No, my tongue got caught, and then once it got caught, it almost wanted to say King, because that's just like a natural, progression. But I digress. They showed out. I was a very proud. I'm a very proud father. Very proud. My 19-year-old and my 8-year-old both got down. And I actually got to assist with a little bit of the sound stuff for that. So this is the first time that the three of us have been billed on in showbiz before at the same time. So yeah, that's been pretty bomb.
All right. Sounds good to me.
Are you going to check it out tomorrow?
That's the plan.
That is.
This is like 1:30 or something, isn't it?
The performance studio at MCC Longview. And it will be at 2:30 tomorrow. So y'all that are listening to our live broadcast, if you wish to come out and support, celebrate basically the end of Black History Month, this would be a great opportunity to do so.
All right. Let's see. This week for me was I don't know. It was semi-interesting, I guess. I didn't really battle with too much depressions.
Yeah.
Over the past 3 or 4 weeks, so
which is tough when it's cold.
Man, That's real.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't mind the cold. But the cold is also depressing.
Yes, it is. That's facts.
So, it was cool. I did make a post on Facebook about how I was at work and I made eye contact with a meth head, and I felt all.
Oh,
I
yeah, I felt
scratchy.
bad for you. Did I give you the care emoji?
I don't know.
I meant to.
People. I did get a couple of DMs from people, and then my mama talked to me too later on that evening. Or was it the next day? Might have been the next day. Because she felt that I should have stopped and prayed with her or for her. And when she was saying that, I felt like Charlie Murphy when he was talking about helping Rick James on that episode of the show. Shit, I done gave her all the help I can give her.
Hey, hey, what she's not acknowledging is that at the end of that prayer, there's going to be a request for money.
Or cigarettes.
Cigarettes, something.
Or meth. Or once again,
or offer you her last hot rail.
Your prayer was so moving. Can I give you my last hot rail? No, bitch. And I use the word bitch jokingly. I don't necessarily.
I mean, if you do meth.
Who am I to say anything? Shit, I'm out here broke as fuck.
Okay, let me put it like this. Merited or not, a female methamphetamine user has been called bitch before. Is probably used to it.
That don't make it right. See, I devil's advocated.
There's already a whole lot of shit not going right in that woman's life.
Touche. Boy, you like
let's pick our battles.
Alive Johnny Cochran.
I'm just saying.
Hey, what you sipping on?
Right now I am sipping on Boulevard's cinnamon bun ale. Pretty fresh can they got there. Can action's nice.
I too am finishing up a Cinnabon ale. It's
I don't think you can call it that for legal purposes.
Oh my bad, cinnamon bun ale. Whatever the fuck.
I mean, we know what's up, but yeah, we know what's up.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's
not over. When I bought it, the person that I bought it from told me that there were complaints that it was overly sweet, and I don't really get that.
It is sweet, but it's like kind of like the right amount of sweet, and
it's the sweet that I would like the chocolate ale to have.
And it's not but it's sweet enough to cover up some of the booziness.
Yeah, because it is coming in as, what is it, 9.8? 9.5, strong 9.5.
And it's a ale on top of that.
Mm-hmm.
So 9.5 ales, I'm not too, I don't think there's a lot of them around, but I'm not sure.
I didn't bring my readers down for this.
Yep. Another reason you're older than me.
Fuck you. Man, this shit getting hard.
That's what she said?
Look, no, I went to the doctor. I went to the eye doctor because reading these beer cans gets fucking difficult. And they put me through all these new age. I didn't know they had all these new age eye tests.
Oh, no stuff.
But they lit my eyes up in ways I've never imagined before. Between two machines. Got done with all that, came back in there. I'm thinking they about to say, oh yeah, you got to do some corrective. They was like, no, you're 2020. I was like, so why? What's the problem? You're just old. You're just old. That's all it is. You can get you some readers. Like, we can make you some readers, but you can go to Walmart and get you some readers. And lo and behold, I put them motherfuckers on, and I could see. I could see. Now, I mean, I can see everything. Actually, long distance, I think I see pretty well. But any of this detail, like right here within a couple feet of me, shit. uh, but yeah, I need them motherfuckers. They ain't that bad, but I need them.
Shit, just real quick. Homeboy Chewy just checked in.
What up?
Man, Chewy is dope. That's my guy. Love Chewy. He's like my Mexican cousin. Mi primo. Great artist. Great artist. Great dad. That's my
Respect
guy.
to the fathers out
What
there.
up, Chewy? Gonna have to have you come through to the lawn, hang out. So let's see. In addition to the cinnamon bun ale, eventually I'll be cracking open a Rad AF to commemorate City Barrel's week of Rad. You know, happy anniversary, City Barrel.
Happy anniversary and a big thank you to the guys that I ran into from City Barrel down at the futsal championship at the soccer lot. They were down there giving samples of their wear and laced us with the Rad AF, the Space Dragon. We had some of that earlier this week. It was great.
Oh yeah, that's fire.
Great hazy ale. Great hazy IPA.
Double dry hazy.
Yeah, double dry hazy, yup. And man, this Object Permanence Hellas Lager, woo! This is beer.
It's pretty tasty.
This is beer. Like easily the non-craft beer drinker, something you can easily give to them and they're like, oh yeah, this is beer. There's not a bunch of special ingredients, you know. It's just a well-made Hell's Lager. 5.3 on the ABV. Just another continuance of the great stuff coming out of City Barrel.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take a minute real quick just to do some quick advertising of something we got coming up. Check it out.
It's a big world, what a crazy place. Ain't afraid to say I made mistakes in a major way. Stumbled through the darkest part before I found my saving grace. Clear as day, reflected on my children's face. See, every day's a race to find your place before you fade away. For most of us, success is key. Like 88, wish I could read the notes to find a tone and help my voice convey the message I project to hit you hard as 808s.
I was standing there when info died. Word to Tech 9, shit still fresh in my mind. I ain't even cried, wishing that I could've did more. I can't even lie, it's funny how it works sometimes, though we still survive. Why am I inspired by death? Makes me feel alive.
I got you all in check. Midwest is my turf, KC my set. Yeah, yeah. I got you all in check. Midwest is my turf, KC my set. I got you all in check. Midwest is my turf, KC my set.
Slap, slap, frost, slap, frost, slap, slap, frost, slap, frost, slap, slap, frost, slap, frost.
Yeah, Monday, March 28th, we got the Slap Frost review stopping into Mini Bar, 3810 Broadway. Flyers right there.
We bike.
Right there. Slap Frost, some guys out of Bay Area, San Francisco, predominantly. cool cats,
Good guys.
talented dudes, great musicians with a message. You got Justin's Case, Ramel with 2 L's, Moon Magic, Vocab Slick, Foreign Legion, hosted by Z-Man. And then from the home team, we got J-Ritoc, the Ruskin Reject, Mad Marlin, the Mayor 913, and myself, Paul P.L. Elliott.
To clarify, he wasn't rejected from Ruskin. It's that, you know, the town tries to reject Ruskin all sometimes, you know. Yeah, we still from the hood, though.
I don't think Ruskin was rejecting anybody.
That's what I said.
I just agree with you.
Yeah, but you said it in a smart-ass way.
Okay, and so we'll be talking more about that as we get closer to the show.
Hey, I just want to give a quick shout out to Patty Ray, the writer of the play Nat Turner's Last Struggle, which is my kids will be performing at tomorrow at 2:30. She's actually been following, you know, the social media with the whole production and whatnot, been very supportive, and she just put some love on one of my Facebook posts. So I want to put a shout out to her. It's an excellent play. Excellent play. And I will continue to plug it.
Yeah. So, a couple days ago, we got a package from our friends over at Bumble Bars. Some of the new stuff that they have.
Can we have this debate right now?
You know,
Is this still not an unboxing?
no, this is not an unboxing.
How the fuck is it not an unboxing?
Because that would have been including opening the.
It didn't even come in a box.
See, you and your Ruskin logic.
It didn't come in a box.
I'm not here to argue with you about that.
Okay, this is the unpackaging, which it would have been unpackaging anyway because it came in a package.
They got the new Bumble Bits, which is 250 milligrams of Delta 8 THC instead of 500. Rockwell is eating a what's it called?
This is the Bizarro Bars.
Bizarro Bars, the 1,000 milligram medallions.
So when we had the folks from Bumble Bars on, you know, they handed me a 500 milligram medallion, which I really not had messed with Delta 8 previously, so I didn't know what to expect. You know, I've been told that I was hilarious that night, so this is 1,000 milligrams. To the face. And we gonna see if this turns into Comedy Central or not.
Well, so shout out Poncho, shout out AJ over
Straight
at
up.
Bumble Bars.
Y'all need to come back though.
Yeah, y'all know y'all welcome anytime.
Yeah, we need.
Shit, Poncho been busy. I be following
Oh yeah,
him,
moving,
watching him on Instagram. I'm like,
moving.
man, he getting it in.
Yeah, absolutely.
I ain't even mad at him. I'm glad for him.
He ain't even got to come on the show. Just stop through. You know.
J-Ritoc, shout out. He says Ruskin run shit.
Straight up.
That's what's up.
I'm a just
Eagles rock the house. Say Eagles rock the house. Say what? Eagles rock the house. Say
that is whack.
Oh, a hater. Just hating. Hating ass hater.
Oh, my bad. I really don't have any problems with Ruskin. I just like giving people shit.
You'd have had more fun your last year of high school.
I probably have 3 kids.
Probably would. Kind of had.
I'd be holding the motherfucker right now.
Stay away from the water fountain. Well, we was down there with the band and choir water fountains. Maybe they was pumping something different. That was the multi. That was the extension and whatnot.
I also just never left the house and talked to people either.
Man, that place looks like a community college now.
I know.
Oh shit, that's how Grandview looks.
Yeah.
I drove by there a couple weeks ago and I was like, oh.
All fancy and shit.
Ruskin got a new field down there, and it ain't all blue as shit. But I feel like we should have jacked y'all.
I'm surprised y'all didn't send about 50 people down there to just jack the field.
Fair. But I digress. Actually, I thought it would have been wild if they would have did a yellow field with blue lines. Thought that would have been dope.
So you just don't want anybody to see.
Yes. Any kind of footage you got on us is null and void. And then everybody from Ruskin's tape will be against away when they balling away from home. It'll be all good highlights. Cause they doing that away from the crib. It'll work. It'll work.
I'll take your word for it. Because it's not gonna happen. So we can.
Hey boy, if I ever fuck around and hit the lottery, Ruskin gonna be taken care of.
Aww. Cause I'm leaving the country.
I might leave the country. I might, but Ruskin gonna be taken care of.
If I hit the lottery, you all would not even know.
Lane, Kansas, it's
Hey,
anonymous.
now the Ruskin's the only high school.
But I would probably
If I hit the lottery, I would build a whole performing arts facility.
Bitch, yes.
On the on the north side of the property or something like that, right? And then surrounding the property, the whole fencing, that surrounds the football field and all that, I would commission somebody to do like a LED thing. That would be like it would be like in the form of a nest.
The Eagles.
So it'd be the Eagles. Yeah, it'd be the Eagles' nest. You know what I mean?
Yes, for the Eagles.
So I'm putting it down right now. If I hit for 300 mil, I got you.
Man, I was with you until the Eagles nest thing.
It's because you don't understand.
I understand Eagles have nests.
Why are you hating P? We're awesome.
Yeah,
We're bad. Whatever.
let's see. State of Kansas shutting down Delta 8 March 20th.
Oh,
Yep.
Same.
Tomato.
Is the governor gonna sign on it?
Oh, he already signed on it.
She
already signed on it.
she's really
Yeah.
Same.
she's liberal.
Well, I guess it's not the governor. I guess whoever can outvote her or whatever said that's what we're doing.
They overrided the veto.
They already did it.
Veto.
Yeah, they did that a couple weeks ago.
Oh wow.
Because I know they did it on that redistricting of like. White
So she's not gonna get weed legalized there,
Oh no, we've been doing that.
and they're gonna be broke.
I mean, it's Kansas, making stellar moves.
If I gotta choose between broke and high,
every time.
you know, that's just where I'm coming from.
You get no argument. Not legitimate one, at least. If
I mean,
get
like
argument.
this high, not meth high. This high.
The fact that we have to clarify like that is just
Oh yeah. Cause the motherfuckers on them stimulants, man, they get bold.
Never mind.
Yeah, I was gonna tell that Austin story, but no. The Austin story when I went to the hotel room, have you text me to get me out of there, or call me to get me out of there?
Yeah, we waited an extra 10 minutes because we was like, fuck we look like.
It was time to go. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, man. Yeah, man, it's weird. Thinking back to the times of being able to go do a show and not have to worry about catching too much of anything that you didn't plan on catching.
I talked about this last week.
Okay.
I don't know. It's like, I don't know. Maybe it's something. I don't know why it keeps coming up.
What?
My judgment of people that do stimulants.
Oh.
They do hard drugs, period.
I let people cook. Do you? I got homeboys that
Oh, absolutely. Do you just don't?
blow hella coke. I got homeboys that thump a Bible harder than your granny on steroids.
Yeah.
So takes all types.
I mean, don't get me wrong.
I just know what type I am and what type I don't like being around.
That's basically it. Don't make your use my issue.
That's real. Pouring my right AF. All right. was talking to somebody at work, and they've been watching podcasts, which I shout out. I'll keep them nameless, so that way I can keep my job anonymous. Because they just pay me to work there. They don't pay me to promote. Hint, hint.
There's a lot of space up there on the screen, PL.
There's a good amount. There's enough space for everybody.
Yeah.
But he was like, or they were like, hey, why haven't you talked about Kansas City's history in Black history and the history of Black stuff in Kansas City? And so,
Okay.
briefly tonight, we will indulge you.
Yeah, let's go.
Preface that Kansas City is in Missouri. Missouri was on the side of the Confederacy. Didn't join the Confederacy, to my knowledge,
But sided with all his policies.
but was a slave state and was down with the South winning. Last state to let go of the slaves.
There was no skin off their back if they won.
None.
None.
Matter of fact, they probably would have preferred it. They definitely preferred it. So, unfortunately, things here are, systemically built into not necessarily keep black folk from doing stuff, but definitely give them a difficult time getting stuff accomplished. And that seems
Nearly everything is an uphill battle.
And that kind of seems almost both sides of the state line, but Wyandotte would definitely be somewhere black folks can go and try and really try and start some business and do without as much hassle.
Agree.
I've done a lot of traveling, and Kansas City is like the only place I've been that has, or big city, I should say, because I've been in plenty of small towns and little hole in the wall joints. But that has like a clearly distinct border for black activity. With that being Troost Avenue.
Mm-hmm.
And up until, I'll say, maybe like 1985. Nah, I'll say 1980. Up until about 1980-ish. 39th Street was kind of still the 39th, maybe 63rd by the end.
Yeah, I say 63rd. Yeah, because we lived on 62nd.
But it definitely wasn't too many black families past 63rd in the late 70s,
No.
80s,
No.
early 80s.
No. I'd say 63rd was the line by the early 80s.
So, I don't know. Kansas City is also home to the Westport. What is that? The Westport Bar District now, or Entertainment District, or what is it? What are they going by?
I have no idea.
But it was definitely a place where slaves were, or enslaved people were bought and sold.
Fact.
All over Westport, where certain buildings still stand today.
Where people celebrate and socialize.
Oh man, all over. I had another friend who was definitely, I hope, being funny. Asked me why I haven't talked about my relationship with Westport really at all on the podcast, but specifically during Black History Month. My response to that was really that it's fairly well documented how I feel about Westport at this point in time. I don't want to. I'm not gonna say it's a dead horse, but you know, nothing's changed. It's you know, still feel weird partying where my ancestors were treated as chattel. You know, but maybe that's just me. You know, PL. I am angry all the time, according to most of y'all. But I don't know.
It's complicated, man.
I've had some good times in Westport.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna sit here and act like I didn't.
Yeah, and I have done stuff in Westport past the time I decided not to, you know. For I'm saying, like, you know, I think both of us came to a point where we didn't see the need to do anything in Westport, right? And even after that point, for favors of close friends, I've gone ahead and done that.
A couple of times I've had business I had to conduct,
Yeah.
so I conducted my business. I wasn't necessarily happy about it, and man, I could talk about something, but you know what I would talk about, and I don't want to talk about that.
Straight up, they don't get that energy.
So, yeah, you know, it's just Kansas City living. It's the Midwest. We have like the most polite racism, I think, in the whole 50 states, maybe.
The most well articulated racism.
I don't know. Arkansas racism is pretty well articulated to me.
No, I mean in the fact that, like, yeah, it's
Hate you darkies.
it's marketable racism.
Oh.
You know what I mean? I stand corrected. Can you toss me that? Emergency backwoods.
So, one reason that I try to support as much black business as I can in Kansas City and throughout the country and worldwide is because that's what I want to do. I ain't have any real particular reasons. That's just what I want to do. It's I like seeing people that look like me be successful. They don't have to be millionaires and billionaires, but you know, the look of satisfaction on somebody's face, seeing them make a sale of a product that they, you know, had a hand in and beginning to end. Hey, it's awesome. Cheers.
Hey, hot take. Agree or disagree? Kansas City has a black historical center, but Kansas City does not have a black power center.
Not anymore. Yeah, not anymore. Um, we don't have, in my, no, this is my opinion.
Okay.
We don't have anyone, or maybe enough people in my age range that are championing the cause. Does that make sense? And since we don't have anybody in our, because our age group is the ones that should have been passed the baton, the proverbial baton.
So there's not power that's been transferred to
Nope.
to the generations that need it.
Yep, that hasn't happened. Not here. Look at man, fuck it. Look at a majority of the black entities of the city. There's it feels as though there's a more of a desire to I don't know if it's necessarily fit in or kind of go mainstream. I'm not sure. I don't know, man. Fuck it. Don't worry about me.
No, go for it.
Mm, it's the it's a lot of old cats in Kansas City that would rather have the power or hold the power than
Successfully transferred.
and the next guy do what they couldn't do. And I think it's just that's how I've seen it. That's what I've dealt with.
I mean, I think there's something to that. I mean, when you think of Black Power in Kansas City, you're not thinking of anybody under 60 years old. You know what I mean? There are younger people with successful businesses, but as far as people that can set policy, you know what I mean, and yeah, but that's government. You know what I mean? Like, I can't say he's done a bad job, in my opinion, but but you're still talking about a government entity, and as faithful as Lucas may be to the cause, his position can't. I mean, by design, can't be. You know. So. Yeah, I mean, if you want to put his name as somebody further in the cause, I'll accept that. But it's kind of I think you kind of have to put a little bit of an asterisk next to it, because he's representing the government. You know what I mean? He's not representing black culture. You know what I mean? That's what his position's not doing that. Him as a person, I'm not gonna question it. But being in that position, you can't. By design, you can't do that.
That's true.
You know. And they've been trying to run his ass up out of there with these bullshit recall elections off that premise. You know what I mean? Basically letting niggas run wild. That's the whole
Well, it may seem that way, but all he's really done is kind of level the playing field for a certain demographic of people.
and there's nothing wrong with that.
A bit more.
Yeah. And he should be credited for that.
Because decriminalizing
Absolutely should get his due
cannabis was a huge step.
for that. Absolutely.
Because I know people who've been messed over because of a joint.
It was a huge step for black people in Kansas City. But
Man, look, do you know how much crime would happen if we didn't have weed around to smoke?
All bad.
Man, this has been said 1,000,000 times, so this is gonna be like 1,000,001. But I ain't never seen nobody bust into no big fight or melee after smoking a joint.
Oh, hold on. No weed and all you got is rock gut liquors laying around?
Oh, it's about to be on and popping. Call the police right now.
It's going to be the 30s again.
Oh, and they saying we short of police.
Yeah.
Which I kind of believe because, this time 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 20 years ago, I'd just be driving around the city and I see cats pulled over, I'd see 5, 6 cats pulled over every time I left the house. Now,
Yeah.
I don't see anybody pulled over. I hardly ever see anybody pulled over.
And you had the checkpoints and you had the stoplight cameras.
They'll still do the. I don't know if these.
Not nearly as frequently.
I don't think they're constitutional either.
No, the DUI checkpoints are unconstitutional.
Well, no, it's not even. No, they can do the DUI checkpoints. So they just have to fund them themselves now. They don't get the government money behind that, like they used to.
I thought all they could do was a license check.
Those are the ones I think are unconstitutional.
So no, I think the license check is
license and insurance check, or just random. I think it's some because they never do them. Well, the way it was happening here.
And then if they can catch you with I smell alcohol on your breath.
Well, they only did those in the hood. They never did them in like North Kansas City or. They did them in South Kansas City, but not certain parts of South Kansas City. Not past the Grandview portion.
But
sure.
But and obviously I'm no fuck. Obviously, fucking Ruthless is probably about shaking his fucking phone right now that we're talking about this shit. But hey, boss.
I gotta see him tomorrow. Please don't.
But
Who said boss? I'm gonna be so
oh shit.
That 1,000 milligram kicks in quick, huh?
I'm not in it.
Are the monitors on?
You might be experiencing.
No, I heard no. I'm hearing something. I'm hearing an echo or something. It might be off the.
Yeah, don't
ceiling.
worry about it. It's good.
Hey, I got it.
So leave me alone is dangerous.
Oh Lord.
I don't know what the fuck's going on, but we're gonna just keep on keeping on. So my stance on Westport hasn't changed really over the past. I don't know. I say 8 years, somewhere around there. If you want to keep going, I love you no less. You know, shit, we still hang out, do whatever. I'm cool. Just cool. Nothing personal, no problems. Like I said, I've had some good times in the old port. Those were also a long time ago. So, and also going back since I got the floor to the Slap Frost show coming up. To be honest, you know, I debated about not doing it, not necessarily performing, but us not bringing it because I don't know, man. I'm still kind of annoyed about the COVID stuff. It feels weird getting back to doing what we've been doing, what we did before, and just don't want to be responsible for some new outbreak. But fuck it. I think we're gonna be all right. I could discuss the controversial vaccine, but I'm vaccinated, so I don't want to hear no bullshit.
Hold on, let me get my mic on.
And for me, the vaccine worked when I had COVID. I didn't have the full range of respiratory issues and taste loss and all that. I just was tired, super duper tired.
Okay.
So now that you're back,
Mike,
Mike, what?
you still on? You left it on this whole time?
Yeah. Hey man, we ragtagging a motherfucker. It's all good. People love it, or they don't. Talk about the hometown football team real quick.
Hold on.
Oh, we already knew that. I don't know how I don't know how I feel about the Chiefs keeping Eric Bieniemy as the offensive coordinator, and I don't know how I feel about the Chiefs hiring Matt Nagy as quarterback coach.
Hey,
And I also don't know how I know how I feel about the fact that I believe Matt Nagy's going to get a head coaching job before Eric Bieniemy.
woo, woo.
And that
Okay, so listen, if that happens, somebody's gonna have to come out or leak out something about Eric Bieniemy. Somebody's gonna have to.
I don't know, man. It's
But you know, they had that wild Twitter rumor.
and there goes Quarter from the Valley. What up, Quarter? We get rid of number 57.
Oh Lord.
Sucks.
Get rid of a Pro Bowler. Excellent, Quarter. Excellent.
Oh man. It was good to see you earlier.
Pro rope tackle, cutting.
While your knees were still working. Because I know at the end of the day, them joints is DEAD, exclamation point, all caps. Because mine are.
Did you see they cut Hitchens?
Oh, man, look, that was a move that I would have liked to seen a couple years ago for real, but I understand why they couldn't. And nothing against Anthony Hitchens. He's a decent linebacker. It's just they didn't have the people around him that would make him a better fit. Plus, he seemed like he was hurt a lot.
Yeah, he couldn't play the middle no more.
And where do you put a middle linebacker who can't play the middle anymore?
Well, he was originally outside, but I don't know that he would be fast enough to play outside anymore. But he put in work for us. You know what I mean?
Yeah, salute Anthony. He got him a ring.
Got a ring.
He'll be able to come back and beat the drum.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? When they do the
never have to buy a beer here again.
but when they do the 10, 15, 20-year anniversary of the Super Bowl 54 champions or whatever, he's always going to get to come back, welcome open arms.
Yep.
Yeah, shit, life's going to be all right. Shit, he'll be able to go sign him up. He got cut, so that means he's getting his money.
Yeah.
So he's about to get
a check,
a good fat check, and be able to go out and make another check on top of that. Shit. That's what's up.
So I don't know if I see us drafting another linebacker to have a whole young, fresh linebacker core, or going out and getting a free agent.
I think they're gonna draft a linebacker, but I think it'll be
Then we got to get a good free agent corner.
I think it'll be
and safety,
like a 5th or 6th round, possibly a third. I don't think it's gonna be a high.
You gonna find a gym?
I don't necessarily know about finding a gym. I just think they're gonna look for somebody, because Bolton is kind of your Richard Dent. Kind of.
How so?
Because they play middle. And Richard Dent didn't just
That's
play.
a different defense, though.
Yeah, but he didn't just play up to gut. He played, he played drop back. He played the outsides, the edges. He just happened to line up in the middle.
Yeah.
And that's how Nick Bolton, towards the end of the year, started looking to me. He just happened to line up in the middle. But you catch him, plays in the backfield.
Oh, he's
plays
side to side. Yeah, he's side to side, front to back.
Yeah, plays 5 yards in deep. It was like, damn, he's okay. So that's what I mean by he's our Richard Dent. So I think they're gonna look for somebody that's either super pass rush oriented or super run stop oriented. And looking for a gym, that would be the gym to find somebody like that in the 4th, 5th round that could do both.
Man, we need to get a certified pass rush, though.
Oh, definitely need a pass rush, but not necessarily pass rush. We need to pass a sack, create a sack happen, because the Chiefs got in the backfield of the Bengals just as much as everybody else did. They just didn't sack Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
And Quarter from the Valley says we should move number 49 to linebacker. I think
You should
that
move 49 back
only
to
way number
Utah.
40, only way number 49
Back to Utah.
should be on the roster this year is if it contains a different name on the name panel. It should not be.
They gonna have an
Simmons.
XFL team here. He gonna rake. He gonna rake in the XFL. He gonna get off.
But back to Eric Bieniemy. I really don't understand. This dude's been offensive coordinator of the Chiefs for what now? 5 years? 5 years?
Something like that.
Maybe 6 years?
5.
You sure
After
it ain't
Nagy,
6?
I don't think Nagy was there for 6 years.
No, that's right. Nagy was gone for like, I don't know.
5 years.
I don't know how long Nagy was gone for.
I think this was his 5th year.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
So Eric Bieniemy's been offensive coordinator for 5 years, and in those 5 years, they've gone to 4 straight AFC Championship games, 2 Super Bowls, and winning 1.
Not getting a sniff.
And there was really nothing he could game plan to get around that offensive line in the Super Bowl against Tampa Bay, because they had they had nobody to block, and Patrick had the bad toe. But excuses are monuments to nothingness, so never mind. Quarter says special team specialist number 49.
No. He's got a veteran contract. No.
49 can stay as long as it's a different name attached to it.
No, man. Because if he stays here and Spag stays here.
49 can stay as long as there's a different name attached to it.
Yeah, I'm with that.
So
No, maybe it's the number.
I didn't hang that number up. That's a weird number, too.
shit, 49 is a solid number for a safety.
What other 49 you to know?
Shit, wasn't James Hasty a 49?
No.
Oh, well, shit, whatever.
He was 40, I think.
I don't know. I like 49 as a number.
That's a weird number.
Ain't that prime number?
It is the number
Nah,
for,
'cause 7
you know
times
what?
7.
It is exactly the number for a tweener safety linebacker. Yeah. That's
Yeah,
that's why it feels fitting.
it's kind of what I played.
That's the number of either a slow safety or a little linebacker.
It's definitely both. So yeah, and the fact that I know that well, I don't want to say I know, but I'm like 90% sure that Matt Nagy's gonna get his second chance at head coaching before the enemy gets his first chance. That
I don't know. He didn't really give you anything to give you any kind of confidence.
he will, simply because he's already had his first chance. And head coaching in the NFL is always been about the old boy network. So he's already he's a part of the old boy network.
Yeah, but he didn't do shit.
Yeah, but henceforth, him getting the job as quarterback coach for Pat Mahomes after leaving.
Yeah, but you ain't gonna get another Pat Mahomes.
What is he gonna teach Pat Mahomes?
No, he's just gonna argue in the meeting room for the plays. That's all. He's gonna be Mahomes' caddy. Like
Right.
Mahomes' enforcer. You know what I mean?
So,
And eventually, which Okay, so if your scenario plays out, right, and Nagy gets another head coaching job before Bieniemy gets one, then it will be because Nagy is unofficially the passing game coordinator.
I wouldn't buy that either because Eric Bieniemy. All right, how about this? Brian Dable
Oh my God.
got a head coaching
Oh
gig
my
before Eric
God.
Bieniemy.
That is ridiculous. That is utterly ridiculous.
So
That dude was absolute trash when he was trash.
So saying
Trash.
that lets me know that
And the Giants of all teams signed that dude.
and I mean now I can't front. To a degree, I'm glad that he hasn't taken some of these jobs that have opened up because I already know that they just people in position jobs. It's not legitimate work that's about to get done. Ain't gonna be no culture change down in Jacksonville, or my bad, in Houston.
Hey, look, man. I'm still mad about this Brian Dable to the Giants shit. Like, if anything, like the Giants is like when I had to have an NFC team during the bad times. Giants is like my NFC team, man. That is ridiculous. They're gonna be trash. They're gonna keep Daniel Jones.
Hey,
Daniel Jones.
it is what it is, man.
They're gonna keep him. And it's gonna be Brian Dable with Tyler Thigpen all over again. Mark my words.
Man, they tried to really shine that. Never mind. I'm not gonna finish that statement.
Yeah, that's when Dable was here.
Oh, I remember.
They was playing thick bone.
I remember. I didn't know who had the vendetta against who. I didn't know if the management had the vendetta against the coaches, or if the
GM had a vendetta against the fans.
Yeah, because I was like, y'all are putting a real trash ass team on the field right now, cuz.
That was hard, man. That was hard.
And motherfuckers were still going out and filling up the stands. But once they stopped, Carl had to go.
Yeah. Yeah. That was very antagonistic at the end. Very antagonistic.
I'd like to see the 30 for 30 on that.
Yeah. That'll never happen. That'll never happen.
And I'd also like to see the 30 for 30 on the year that Romeo Cornell was the head coach.
Oh, no, that'll never happen. They don't even act like that year existed.
Because even though we've heard partial stories or whatever, I'd like to see some in-depth coverage about, Jovan Belcher. Because
that ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen.
I just remember driving down the street, matter of fact, I was going to get some donuts. Because there was like was it a Saturday morning or was it a Friday morning?
No, it was a Sunday. It was a Saturday morning.
Saturday, okay.
Friday going into Saturday.
Because it was a home game that week.
Yep,
I remember that much.
And they had practice that morning. And that dude was right down the street from me before he went home and did that. When they found him passed out or whatever in the car, and they let him go home, he was like 3-4 blocks west of me.
Man, ain't no telling what he over there doing. But at that time,
I thought,
couldn't have been nothing good.
yeah, I think, yeah. I haven't studied. I haven't went back and boned up enough on that to really speak on it, but I think he was trying to meet up.
I ain't hip. I do know that I drove through that old neighborhood. Rockwell and I used to live like three blocks apart
Yep.
down in Midtown.
Mm-hmm.
I drove through the old neighborhood a couple months ago, and it doesn't look anything like it did when both got the convenience store that was right next to you is gone. The gas station across the street's gone. The old building across the street, corner to you, is gone.
You know what it looked like? It looked like
gentrification.
It looked like RoboCop. It looks like if Detroit got turned into Delta City.
Oh man, it really does though.
Hey, Pluto need to take that shit off and take the fucking RoboCop shit off, dog. It's
you've been
fucking
watching
addicted. It's addicted. I let it watch me.
I done came over like 5 different times.
They turn that shit off, man.
On,
Quit playing.
And I'll be like, "Hey man, you watching RoboCop again?"
Yeah,
He'd be
fuck
like,
it.
"No man, it's RoboCop 3." I'd be like, "That's like the worst of the RoboCops, man. What the fuck's going on here?"
I ain't did that often. I ain't did RoboCop 3 that often, but I'll watch 1 and 2.
All right, check it. Here's some more information.
Political scopes brings critical thought that could give us some hope just to heal as community. We carry on a fight that has never ended. In desperation that you get the message. Know your soul's too sacred to ever be bought. There's no trust in this justice system, just in case you forgot.
My inner me, my inner highness, yeah. On the highest plane, working out highest pain. No pain, no gain. Guess it's in the name. So I can't complain, but I got complaints.
On and on, we keep moving till the day that we die. We gon' push more than a dream I'm pursuing. So to fight through it, I gotta push.
Slap, slap, pause, slap, pause, slap, slap, pause, slap, pause, slap, slap, pause, slap, pause.
Yep, Monday, March 28th. Slap Frost Review, 7th annual tour. Sliding through the Midwest for a quick wiggle. Glad to have them. Lawnarchy's hands-on bringing this event to fruition. Coming to town's got a Foreign Legion, Vocab Slick, Ramel with 2 L's out of Louisville, Kentucky. Justin's Case, Moon Magic, and the host of the evening, Z-Man, Z-Many, Z-Dazzle. And then Kansas City's own J-Ritoc.
Yep.
KCK's Mad Marlin.
Yak.
And myself, Paul Elliott, PL. We'll be also doing some sets that evening. We'll be at Mini Bar down on 38th and Broadway. It's Monday. You know, we'll try and get you in and get you out fairly early. But come on down, have a good time with us. Before we go, I just want a quick question, Rock.
Okay.
Favorite show? Not TV show, but show that you've been to.
That I've been to?
Yeah. And you can give me whatever quantifiers you want.
I would be remiss if I didn't say the Keith Murray show at Record Bar.
That was a very intimate show.
And I got to get on the fucking stage with Keith Murray and do hype man and ad libs for Keith Murray.
Because it was a very intimate show.
Yeah.
Was it like 20 people there?
Oh no. It was people there by the time we went on.
At Record Bar?
Yes, sir.
No, it wasn't. It was lighting a mug.
Oh, I don't recall that being the case.
Yeah.
It was at least 100 people there, man.
Nah, it wasn't.
Nah.
After we came back from tour?
Yeah.
Nah, it wasn't. It was like
I had a
25 people
blast.
there, bro.
I had a blast.
Oh, we all had fun.
Oh my God.
But no, it was like 25, 30 people there, bro. It wasn't it was better than the Big Daddy Kane dude from Wu-Tang. Killer Priest. It was better than the Big Daddy Kane Killer Priest show at Riot Room. They had like 15 people show up. Hey, a lot of good stuff didn't happen in Kansas City, and cats act like they didn't know nothing about it until afterwards or whatever, and then wonder why we can't get nothing happen in Kansas City.
Because niggas is mainstream.
Man, I'm really thinking. I gotta give a couple of precursors or whatever, I guess, because the best show, my favorite, I think all time show I've seen was definitely a mainstream show though.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it had some budget to a degree, and but it was was it Run's House Tour? Or was it the one that, no, it was the one that would Run DMC, Public Enemy, Digital Underground, Run DMC, Public Enemy, Digital. I think NWA was on that bill.
At Kemper?
Yeah.
And somebody died that one?
Well, that was at the end. That was when NWA came back as a headliner.
Ah, okay. Yeah, that was a gigantic show.
And I think LL Cool J might. No, that was the Run's House Tour. LL might have been on that Public Enemy because he came out the box, out the giant boom box. No, that was Run's House Tour when he came out the boom box. And then also seeing Run DMC at Worlds of Fun. When Worlds of Fun used to do concerts.
That's right.
Man, that was
gigantic.
For me, that was a fucking blast, man. That was cool. That was like, I felt like I was on and popping being at that one. And seeing like Houdini up at Worlds of Fun, and Earth, Wind, or not Earth, but Kool and the Gang up at Worlds, Lisa and Colt Jam, Full Force. Oh man. So the Worlds of Fun shows are also like favorites because man, we was at the amusement park kicking it, and we go to the concert.
I believe that Kemper show that you're talking about was the same one. I was young, so I wasn't in it. But I think Unc went to it, and I think we went and picked him up from
Probably.
Kemper for that one. And I remember it was just people everywhere.
Yeah, it was
everywhere for that. That was a gigantic show.
It was wild. At Kemper, I had up tops, because you know Kemper, when you got closer to the top, the stairs got steeper.
Man. And I think the homie from the block, PP, I think he danced down there on that at that show. I could be wrong. I know he did a couple of those shows down there. He was b-boying down there.
And
He was a
then
b-boy representative on the block on 62nd.
and then I also think of like quote unquote local shows and Gorilla Fest. Even though it was a pain in the ass, is one of my favorite shows because of the enormity of it.
Yeah.
But a favorite local show that I really was it was Soul Servers when I was still in it. Joe Good. Soul Servers, Joe Good. Fucking Approach. And I want to say Cess Crew. We were over at the first record bar over on Westport Road in Old Westport.
Okay.
Oh man, that lineup that night. I think Reach might have been on that show. It was like six. It was like 6 or 7 heavy hitters. Unfortunately, it's been a minute, and I can't. I'd have to ask if Deuce, if you're watching.
Wasn't there a couple of shows that were lined up similar to that?
Oh, it was a few.
Yeah.
It was a few because between the names I mentioned and then add like James Christos and Ecstasy and Mad Marlin and Key to Heater.
Hey, heartfelt condolences for Ecstasy.
Oh yeah, yeah, man. I don't know the circumstances. I just know that there was a loss, and that I sent him my condolences, and praying for the family, man, because
that's tough.
Parents ain't supposed to outlive their kids.
No, that's hard, man.
So
I can imagine.
Damn, that's right, Quarter. Shit, you show right. New Edition performed up at Worlds of Fun.
Oh, they sure did.
Yep, when they had doing popcorn. Was it Popcorn Love or Popcorn Girl? Popcorn Love.
Or Candy Girl?
Candy Girl.
Candy
Popcorn Love. That whole first album. Yep, they showed the fuck did. They had the little sailor suits.
Was that at Stacks of Wax?
No, it was at the
amphitheater or whatever?
The amphitheater.
Okay.
Oh shit, that shit was packed. You knew when niggas was performing, cause niggas would be at Worlds of Fun.
Deep.
And what was amazing was, I remember we paid for the ticket to get into Worlds of Fun, and you paid to get into the amphitheater.
That show, yeah, absolutely.
So Worlds of Fun was making the hand over fist them days.
You could hear it from the outside, but you couldn't see it.
Shit, I remember.
I mean, you couldn't see it from a good enough vantage point.
I remember just being in Worlds of Fun when all kind of concerts were going. Not just soul and rap concerts, but just some rock shows.
Some good shows.
Yeah, Worlds of Fun used to have a great booking agent.
Yeah. I'm sure a lot more budget into it back then.
Hey, man, I just know that, shit, like I said, Earth, Wind, and Fire, or not my bad, Kool and the Gang, Lisa Cult Jam, Full Force, Run DMC, Houdini.
Houdini used to get so much money here. Dog.
Man,
So much money. It was like Johnny Taylor and then Houdini as far as as far as people that was coming
80s
through,
outside money.
that was coming through every 6 weeks. Every 6 weeks they coming for their check.
Then add Master P and E40.
Oh yeah.
Then add Brother Lynch and
Short.
Oh, Short was before all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Short been getting them checks.
Absolutely.
Shit.
Bobby Bland.
Oh yeah.
One Sunday a month. One Sunday a month, you go have breakfast and listen to Bobby Blue Bland.
Shoot, I remember when I turned 21 and I was working at KB Toys. I was managing there, and
Which one?
out at Indian Springs.
Fresh.
I went to the Thanksgiving the blues breakfast show where I saw Grandpa Tootie and all them old blues cats. Oh boy, look, it was BYOB. I'm 21. Man, look, I'm earling in the parking lot, and it's like 11:45.
Was the bumpy face flowing?
Oh no, I don't drink. Gin make you sin. I stopped drinking gin when I was like 20.
But it's still the jazz brush.
We was on some shit. What was we on that? Something that the OG. We was on. We had a Fifth of Crown, but we also had like a fifth of Remy VSOP. Fifth of Smirnoff, not Smirnoff, but the Absolute Citron.
Mm-hmm.
Had a fifth of that, and then we had some 40 ounces of OE.
Oh. Oh.
It was 95, man.
Wow.
See, that's almost 30 years ago. That's hilarious to me.
Wow.
And quarters old. Let's see.
I think Bad Knees should add an extra 5 years on your age.
I think Bad Knees should take 5 years off. Probably take 5 years off your life. Shit.
Damn.
I don't know. I know I my knees are shot. All caps, exclamation point.
Well, that should put me under as you being older than me.
Nah.
You got two bad knees.
I've had bad knees since I was like 17.
Okay, so
So your points.
So that
not
means
working.
you've been way older than me this whole time.
Not really.
Yeah, you just have a shoulder injury. That's only one thing.
Oh, see, shoulder is worse than knees.
My shit can get fixed.
Mine can too.
Not really. And you ain't gonna do it.
That's there we talking right there.
Yeah,
I'm
you
just
ain't
not
gonna
gonna do it. I can get it fixed, or
So-
it can be fixed.
So the question is moot.
Right? Yeah, it could be fixed. I'm just. Quarter says he still runs a 4.6 40-yard dash.
So,
He's lying.
For why?
He's lying.
Why?
why are we running?
He's
Why?
lying. You ain't gotta lie, Craig. You ain't gotta lie.
Why are you doing that?
Why are we running? Is someone chasing us? Are you okay?
You make my knees hurt just thinking about it.
I fully
4.6
understand.
for what?
I fully understand why OGs carry guns. Because OG ain't got no knees.
I'm not
He like,
chasing you down.
I ain't running.
Running
Shit.
nowhere.
So I'm about to shoot you.
Well, since Smith & Wesson come run you down real
Quarter
quick.
probably got him a little two-shot Derringer. Look here, young black. I ain't
what
out
are
here
we-
for no
but-
mess. Pop, pop.
But for what purpose are we running a 4.6 40?
He's not. Unless you talking about like on the old Nintendo track and field game where you had to press the A and B buttons real quick. The old Olympics and shit. Cause that inside.
I mean,
outside
and if
movie
we
was
really
talking
gonna get
about
there,
last
T.O.
week.
probably runs a 4.6 40. You ain't faster than T.O.
Probably runs faster than a 4.6 40 still.
He said he
You're
can still
definitely
run a
not.
4.4.
You're definitely not in T.O. speed range. And 40 what? 40 yard? Oh, you say 40 yard dash. Yeah, I definitely know you're not running no 4.6 40 yard dash. You got a 4-step. You got
Nope.
a 4.6 4-step.
Nope, 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 nope.
Because you're
Nope.
going to fall on number
Nope.
3.
Nope, 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 nope. Hell no.
Oh, shit. Is that going to be the new thing now? Ending every show talking about quarters knees? How bad they are?
Because when you think of quarters knees, you think of the end.
He says he runs faster than number 57 on the Chiefs.
Shit.
I don't believe it, Quarter.
He don't even get about the chair faster than 57.
Man, look. If y'all had to go head up Oklahoma drill style, it's done deal, Quarter.
Oh my God.
He's gonna fly you like Charlie Murphy flew Rick James on the Dave Chappelle show.
Hey, life insurance is gonna make you sign a waiver. You do that.
They're gonna be like, hey, we are not responsible.
Not at all. I'm not paying out for that, dog.
You should know better. But since you act like,
And I need you to sign this and know this right now. I'm not paying for that.
oh man, and you ain't got no knees. Your knees is terrible. Nigga, your knees is the you god of the Wu-Tang.
Oh, I'm an East Coaster.
Oh shit, your knees is like Memphis Bleak.
Oh, don't do Memphis like that.
Yo.
Memphis, please still cut a check. You better leave me fuck alone.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Oh,
Oh man.
I bought that album.
Oh, your bad.
It was an alright album.
It really was, cause you know, Jay-Z did have a hand in
It was just gonna be impossible for him
live up to that shit.
to. Yeah, it was just impossible. You know.
Oh man.
I mean, Cats was expectations were out of this world back then. You know. if you took those same releases in today's climate, that album would have much more.
It wouldn't work.
What you mean? I'm not talking about taste and style wise. I'm talking about just the climate.
No, just it wouldn't work. Cause
Why not?
that's a whole project.
Oh.
Projects aren't the thing nowadays. It's
Yeah, but it was really about the single for him. The Memphis Bleak is.
I mean, that was for him, yes, but his project as a whole, which is how we view, because you can think of a million one-hit wonders.
Whoa, hold on, wait though. If we're talking about today's climate and today's systems, he would get way more referral over from the association with Jay. The algorithm would be way more favorable.
I don't know. I think he'd be out like quarters knees. Peace.